From the Alps to the seas, even the very ground beneath your feet, a battle can take place anywhere in the world, even right in your own home. Being used as mobile artillery, moving protection, or a big distraction, the tank has been an essential asset to the protection of infantry and acquisition of urban environments for decades. However, the use of our MBTs in an urban environment, in recent times especially, have been costly. We need something better. We need a new design. We need the Juggernaut. Our first commercial product from the DsDv project, the DsDv T5 Urban Combat Tank. Or, simply put, the Juggernaut. It was originally a cancelled MBT program, but with changes to the blueprints, it makes the perfect urban guerrilla. With its comparatively small stature, its suite of weapons, advanced electronics, and swift movement, the Juggernaut is able to contend with an MBT in its strength and an IFV in its infantry fighting ability. In the redesigned phase of the vehicle, a large portion of the armor was removed to meet the base weight requirement. However, enough armor was left on to stop the most commonly encountered weapons. With an ERA and slat armor package, the Juggernaut can stop most anti-tank weapons and certain tank rounds. Additional foldable infantry shields can provide extra cover when in a pinch. And with a small weapons cache behind every shield, you're never vulnerable. Producing these options as packages, rather than integrating them into the vehicle, is the most efficient way to manufacture the vehicle. One package enhances the tank's survivability, the other supports your fellow soldiers, but both cannot be applied at the same time for obvious reasons. The DsDv program was created primarily to outfit our vehicles with reliably dangerous, top-of-the-line hardware. Without additional modifications, the base Juggernaut sports a 120mm ICA 5-120 and a coaxial 50 caliber machine gun. The additional DsDv modifications make several changes to the core design. Regarding weapons and countermeasures, the first of these modifications is the addition of the rear turret grenade cache. The rear turret grenade cache holds 18 HE grenades, which are 20 meters ahead of the tank, and 9 chaff to deter guided missiles. The next of these modifications adds 5 opposable 20mm autocannons positioned on top of the turret and on the corners of the tank, with mounted spotlights and thermal imaging. The tank's suite of weapons allows it to engage a variety of targets. With this much firepower, a single Juggernaut can level an entire city block. Or, if used astutely, it can be the equalizer in a hectic situation. Unfortunately, the factories that produced the Juggernaut tank passed through a defunct zone not too long ago, deforming the constitution of the Juggernaut's design, which made the chassis inherently destructive. During testing, the tank would destroy any engine that was produced purely by our company. With options scarce and below standard, we resorted to a joint production of the same engine with one of our few allies, DsDv Motors. The Juggernaut sports a P-Branch Logistics and DsDv Motors cooperative-built 4-cylinder standard tank engine, able to bring the Juggernaut up to an astounding 46 meters per second top speed. There are 2 ways to access the engine. Turn the turret to the side and open the engine bay doors. Or, for quicker access, open the plate on the back. Here is a recording of a live interview directly from the representative of the DsDv Motor Company for more specifics on the Juggernaut's engine.
And action.
Alright, where is it? 24? 24, got it. The DsDv Motors FDM 3.4 big block engine offers not only big power, but big fuel savings. A 32% increase in fuel savings gives you an impressive 2.3 miles per gallon, allowing you to not only cross a continent, but do it with record savings. Who the wrote this? They put savings like 3 times. Whatever. The increase in efficiency was made possible by a patented ferret. Ferret? My god, I f***ing hate engineers. I always naming stuff after animals. Ooh, if you f***ing love wildlife so f***ing much, why don't you start a f***ing zoo? You know what? I want to go on break. It's good, buy it, they did. I really blew a movie deal for this retarded fucking company? Ooh, good benefits. Ooh, I know you since middle school. Fuck off. You see that too? Some bitch nearly killed me with a shitty ass stage light. I had to sue them, asswipes.
Are we still rolling?
Are you sure it was a good idea to buy anything from them? I mean, even the script says it up to standard. Am I the only one who sees that there? It clearly says up to standard. Where the hell do you find these people? Who even writes these scripts? Really, how do you find this type of company? Yeah, shit. When it comes to computing technology, the Juggernaut is second to none. We installed some of the best computing systems and hardware ever seen on a vehicle. With its thermal and infrared view, radar mapping, and spotlights on the opposable autocannons, nothing can stay hidden for long. Regarding the computation systems that run the turret, the radar mapping can detect multiple targets from up to 6 kilometers away. The spotlights on the opposable cannons will illuminate an area for our nearby forces to see. The infrared and thermal view that the CIV, DIV, and gunner sights use allow the Juggernaut to spot targets in dark areas without the double edge of spotlights. Both the Commander's independent viewer and gunner's sight sport the same model of thermal imager. This allows them to work in tandem as a hunter-killer team during both the day and night. The array of switches on the center console between the commander and gunner allows easier control over certain systems of the turret. A simple switch on the center console, called the travel lock, will lock the horizontal controls, keeping the turret from slewing too far from a forward or backward facing position. The commander-gunner switch panel allows the commander to take control of the primary weapon, and leaves the gunner with control over the CITV. Alongside its thermal imager, the commander's CITV sports a laser designator, allowing the commander to designate targets for our other forces. The gunner also sports a laser rangefinder, allowing them to acquire the designated targets as fast as they can flick the switch. Included in the fire control system, the Juggernaut also sports a two-plane stabilizer, which can be activated with the switch panel on the gunner's side. This allows the tank to make precision shots, both standing still and on the move. The turret isn't the only part of the tank with an ace. The silent light switch to the right of the driver cuts all power to exterior lights, giving the tank a visually silent appearance for covert operation. The driver's independent viewer sports the same tech as the commander and gunner, giving the driver the best frontal visibility that can be offered. Short of stepping out of the tank, that is. The DsDv T5 Urban Combat Tank, a once abandoned draft, now transformed into a deadly juggernaut. Those once treacherous high-rises in the Bronx are now nothing but a walk in the park. The best combination of firepower, armor, technology, and maneuverability that we in the DsDv program can offer. A design that leaves the Northwest Combined Arms team second to none. While the Juggernaut is a fantastic choice for urban or close quarters fighting, we are required by law to talk about the potential hazards this product may cause when used improperly. First off, as mentioned before, the ERA Slide Armor package should not be paired with the Infantry Support package. ERA, as stated within the name itself, is explosive and will cause serious injury and or death to infantry within close proximity. With common sense, this can be easily avoided. Do not leave the engine bay doors open. The engine bay doors obstruct the turret. If the turret hits the engine bay doors, this will cause serious damage to both the turret and the doors. Oversaturating your force with our product is the same as flooding a building with infantry. Unnecessary and counterproductive. Lastly, make sure to read the last section of the manual, as that has a copy of the contract that you've accepted when you purchased the vehicle. To get a duplicate of the contract, contact the EXPW Manufacturing Division, Department of Sales, and ask for a new one.